So Terry, I'm so excited about kicking off our second annual trip to the Nordic region with you particularly. And I can't think of a better area of focus for this year's trip than Vikings. And we are going to be visiting some of the most spectacular Viking sites in the Nordic region.
Absolutely. I think if you were to ask anybody, certainly most Americans, and I think generally anywhere in the world, what do you know about Scandinavia? It's usually Vikings that come to mind. And here's an opportunity on this tour to see places that are seldom visited and unique experience to visit Viking history.
And yeah, it's such a rich area, and it's been interpreted in so many different ways over the years. It's just fascinating to be able to actually see the real McCoy and actually have an opportunity to experience that all firsthand, not through the eyes of a historian or a scholar or an archaeologist, but really experiencing it firsthand would be fantastic.
Well, I've been to all of these places, and I can't wait to go back with an exciting group of wonderful travelers.
We kick off from Reykjavik on August the 21st.
Right.
But again, it's the reason I hesitate is it takes a day to get there just with the time change. Right. So everybody has to leave at least on the 21st. But I know a lot of the folks that are going to be traveling, me included, are going to get there a few days early just because there's so many wonderful things to do and see in Reykjavik and the surrounding areas.
It's a spectacular country, fantastic traditions that date back to the Viking Age. And we do a round, sort of a circular tour, starting in Iceland, flying to Sweden, to Stockholm, and then to Gotland, to Copenhagen, and up to Norway.
Yeah.
So it's a nice circle bringing us through the Scandinavian countries.
Really hitting the high points of Viking period in that Nordic region. And, you know, Visby in Gotland is one of the things I'm particularly excited about on this trip because it's kind of a rare opportunity for most of us.
It's not really a part of most tours, and even people who travel to Sweden on their own seldom get a chance to go out to Gotland. It's just sort of off the beaten path. But it's a path that we are going to be traveling.
The collections of the national museums have wonderful Viking artifacts. I know in Reykjavik, they've got some fantastic ones. I know in Sweden and in Denmark, as well as in Oslo, we're going to see some spectacular things. Back of the house opportunities to speak with curators and museum directors and archaeologists and visit these sites that people just don't get a chance to see. So if anyone's interested in that Viking era and wants a chance to, feel, touch, smell, and experience that firsthand, it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And in the Historical Museum in Oslo, the one and only Viking Age helmet that has been found in a Viking grave is on exhibit. It doesn't have horns on it, which is good.
Absolutely.
But here we get a chance to see the one authenticated Viking helmet that exists. From August the 20th, you have to leave to get to Iceland on the 21st, and it concludes on September the 3rd, 2023. What a great 14 days.
It's going to be a fantastic trip, and I would encourage people to kind of book in some time either in front of it in Reykjavik or after it in Norway. People will have a great deal of flexibility, but the main thing is to kind of be in Reykjavik on the 21st for a fantastic trip.
We'll see you there.